Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Jamie. This will be an overview for sorry, I can't speak, of March for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So I'm going to grab the Oracle to pull the overall main energies of the month, and we'll clarify each of them to look at the different aspects, and we'll grab some advice. If you're completely new to tarot, just understand that not all of these spreads may resonate for you, and that's okay. If it doesn't resonate for you, just discard it. It's for someone else with the same sign as you, right? And remember to disregard gender. It's obviously only going to be right 50% of the time. King, Queen, Emperor, Empress really has nothing to do with a sex or a gender. They're meant to describe a personality, which I'll do. You'll definitely know who we're talking about. If you like how I read, you can subscribe to the channel to get more content. And if you're interested, you can click the join button below to check out my membership. It'll show you all the perks there. Okay, so the main energy of the spread here is the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. We have change. Leaves, falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. With impulsive, displaying behavior characterized by no forethought, reflection, or consideration of consequences, even when involving risk. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. Too busy winning. And Inner Warrior. I'm powerful. My spirit is strong and resilient. I overcome any challenge that I face. My inner warrior is brave. Okay. Can you tell me about impulsive, please? For Aquarius. The Queen of Cups. Strength, Leo energy, the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Some of you are not good at controlling your emotions. There's something here where you're going to have to go within this month and kind of really pay attention to how you're handling things. I feel like you need a better way to cope with things. I think that you're not really too in control of it. Sometimes it's like confusing. Believe me, if this resonates, you know, where you're just like confused by your own behavior sometimes, you'll just get overly emotional and out of fucking control, you know? And some of you aren't really associating this with some past, maybe like traumas that have occurred or something, you know, where you get like, maybe if it's not trauma, I could say some of you may even really have like a medical disorder where you just get paranoid and impulsive at times. Like this person looks paranoid, you know, they're like listening through the walls to hear a conversation, you know, to see what's going on. But Some of you really need to look into that. It's not normal. It could be something that you feel like you need to change here. We have this inner warrior card, so it's throwing to me that, like, you know, someone just gets impulsive and paranoid, like they really need to protect themselves or like fight for themselves, or, you know, it doesn't look normal. It looks a little dangerous. You know, it could be something like that. What's the advice here? Three of Swords. The Devil. Yeah, there's some pain that you guys are going to need to, like, pay attention to. And see, here's the thing, is like some of y'all have a behavior pattern that you don't even understand, and you're not even really thinking anything about that, you know? It's just kind of like, yeah, sometimes that happens, or you might associate it with someone else. Well, they pissed me off, or this happened, and that's why. No, I think it's deeper than that. Some of you really need to do some shadow work, or maybe get some help with this. I think it's serious here, you know? Okay. That obviously wasn't for everyone, so. Tell me about change. Falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. Whoa. Okay. Judgment. Five of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Cups. Got the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. Now, I'm definitely talking to some people who know that they're like that, with that impulsive energy. They may not understand it, but they know that they're like that. I also know that the choices that they're making in those split seconds, they're not accurate. You know, I think that, like, basically somebody's judging themselves here, and they're becoming self-aware. Like, I'm fucking reckless sometimes. I don't even know what I'm doing. And I think, you know, maybe this month you'll finally be able to, like, open up about it. Or at least admit to yourself here that, you know, like, a lot of the disappointments that are happening in life here are really, they come down to your choices. And, you know, some of you might feel like you don't even have freaking free will in some of these situations here, but I feel like it could be affecting your interpersonal relationships, and that's why you want this change here. Somebody could have left. Could have been an earth sign. For some of you, this is warning you that if you don't make changes and you keep acting a certain type of way, you are going to see a separation. Somebody will actually walk away from that ass. If this hasn't occurred already. For some of you, it already has occurred. And maybe in the past you just thought this person was an asshole or something. And this is the part where you start trying to really keep it real with yourself. Like, I'm all the drama. Like, I come with way too much smoke for a person to handle, and I need to get some help. You know, I really feel like either somebody's making this an ultimatum, or somebody already left, or somebody stands threatened that somebody is going to leave, and there does really need to be change here. We have Judgment and Death out here. It is no joke. But we can, having issues is one thing. They're usually not anybody's fault, but refusing to get any help with it and expecting other people to put up with it can make you, insufferable would be the word most people would use. I don't feel like you are that, but you don't want to become that. That's what it looks like here, you know? My goodness, all the advice falling on the ground here. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in the advice, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and Temperance at the bottom. Sagittarius energy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are seeing where you're being held back anyway. It's like, pull that card from there. There's still a lot of pain going on. I feel like this is in your awareness, you know? It's like, in order to balance things out, though, there's going to have to be some changes made here. Either you're going to have to be super aware of your behavior and actually try to make those changes or get some help with it. No matter what, if you're looking for peace, you have to be it. I don't know how else to put that. I have temperance and justice. You have to be the peace that you are seeking from other people, you know? I think that there are some serious, like, interpersonal relationships surrounding this impulsivity. And I say this because, you know, the Lovers is the overall energy. It seems like, you know, it's affecting those interpersonal relationships, the connections with the people that you really do genuinely care for and don't want to hurt. Tell me about Too Busy Winning. The Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords. The Tower, Aries, Scorpio. What the hell is this? It looks like there's some kind of news coming in that's going to really, like, throw you off here. What's the Nine of Swords, the Tower? The Three of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Cancer, Pisces energy. I don't know why this feels like a group of people, like, that know about something that you don't, and it's gonna come out this month. I think somebody has, like, started something new, and everybody's kind of talking about it, and you might be the only person that hasn't heard it yet. Like, you've just been too busy worrying about you to worry about what the hell somebody else is doing. But I feel like somebody's, you know, you're finding this out in a way where somebody is telling you what's going on. I don't think you care, though, because you're not even paying attention to whoever, you know, they're talking about or whatever here. You know, it's like, why is it too busy winning? The Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. The Two of Swords. I think this is like, you know, someone telling you through the grapevine that somebody's, like, getting married or that they're in a relationship or something. I don't think you really care, but I think somebody expects you to care. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, or Pisces person who just really likes to be in your business, or I don't know. I feel like this is a person who's miserable, so they, like, watch other people's lives. Just to be clear, like, I feel like somebody's coming in to say something to try to get you to, like, get all roused up into a conversation. Yeah, the Three of Swords, or to see if you're hurt by... They expect you to be hurt by whatever they're coming at you with here. And I think that honestly, like, maybe in the past this is something that would have bothered you, but you actually got so much good going on. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. You don't give a shit what the next person is doing. But I think that you got to pay attention to whoever's coming to tell you this news and why the hell they want you to feel some type of way. I don't think... You got to pay attention to that type of person, you know what I mean? Like, you're over here doing good in life, they come tell you some shit that, like, you actually don't care about, but was clearly said to you to throw you off. That's not a friend. You know what I mean? That's... or at least not a fucking friend that I want around. That's an asshole. A sadistic one. Okay, tell me about Inner Warrior. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. The bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Seven of Wands. You know, truth be told, because and the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, I'm just going to take everything that makes sense in the Sun. A lot of you are waking up to who you really are and why you are the way that you are. You know, that impulsive energy that you feel like you need to change, which I don't disagree. I think that you're going to understand it better too, though. Like, because I think that, you know, it's like you're spending more time alone, or you will be with this Hermit energy, and really thinking on things. And you're going to realize why you're so defensive. A lot of you had, like, shit upbringings. Even if it was, you know, I'm not talking about, like, being beaten or something, maybe for some of you, but I'm talking about, like, there wasn't a lot of emotional stability, you know, like you could have had a place to live and food, you know, but I think that when you relate back to the family, there was a lot of things going on. And these are things that you either, like, repress, like you purposely don't think about them and kind of just distract yourself, or things that you've suppressed, like, and don't even remember that are going to be coming up. And it's okay, because with the Sun and the Moon, these are truths that need to be exposed to you. We have the Ace of Swords here too, and the Hierophant. So definitely something that needs to be looked at in the upbringing around this. And this is where some of you might feel like you really do need a therapist, because it's like, you know, maybe it's trauma. Like, maybe it's like a real trauma problem. Maybe it's a real, like, medical issue. Some of you will be thinking on it and be like, you know, when I think about it, all the women in my family act like that. I wonder why that is. Yeah, that's a good indication. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Some of these, you know, it's like, I think that when you really look at it, there's a lot of information right in your family history about why you might act the way you do. Somebody, the cards are trying to tell you, like, you act the way you do for a certain reason. Some of you should just start looking up some of the things that you find weird about, like, what's going on with you. And see, you know, don't just run with the first Google thing. Read the whole damn article, but maybe look some stuff up. Because I feel like, you know, yeah, and the advice, the Tower, the Three of Swords, and Strength. Like I said, like, some of you have been through a ton of shit. And you might want to act like a gangsta, but it looks like you're only gangsta towards people that you don't want to lose sometimes, you know? And that's kind of how these things work. Somebody, I don't know who this month's reading is for, or if this is just an Aquarian thing. But behavior. Start journaling it, paying attention to it, but most of all, taking accountability for it this month to see what you can change. Tell me about be bold and make the first move. Because again, guys, the Lovers is the main energy. So this is what we're reverting everything back to. Our choices and our relationships. And here's the Queen of Cups again. I'm kind of getting some of you have like a Cancer moon. So you definitely want to check out those readings. The Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, Cancer energy. The Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are like kind of have a thing for a person. It could be a water sign. Got a lot of Cancer energy here. I would go for it. Like, we have the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, I think things will move well. This might be something you got to work on for it, though. You know? For others of you, where this is not like something romantic or someone you're interested in, there could be something that you're kind of looking at like you want to do. Like, it would fulfill you emotionally. Whether this is like a project, a special interest, a business, do it. With the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, do it. This would be a good month to start that. We have the Two of Swords, the Empress, the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's like a window, like an opportunity here to remove any blockages by doing something that you really like or connecting with new people. Like, it's a huge month, I would say, for taking control of your destiny and going after the things that you want, for sure, with that spread. So let's close this out by clarifying the Lovers. The Page of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. The Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. I think a lot of you feel like the way that you behave or talk to people is what is making you lose. Like, I feel like you're grieving a specific relationship loss. You know, this could be a friendship. It doesn't have to be lovers. Like, a lot of people will just immediately jump to that. There's someone significant in your life that I think has abandoned you, but it's because you hurt them, and you're being accountable for it this month. It's going to free you, though, with the Nine of Pentacles. Like, it's allowing you, again, once you take accountability, you take control. Does that make sense? I fucked this up, and I don't ever want to do that again. Boom. Now you're in control of that. You know, and I think that that's really important here this month, that, like, you're back in control of something. Have the Seven of Swords, Judgment, the Queen of Wands, the Star, Aquarius energy, and Temperance. And then, boom, the Lovers again. Sagittarius, Gemini here. So, that's an incredible amount of major arcana there, but I feel like, you know, there was a lot of trust issues that you need to pay attention to. With the Judgment card, it's like, you know, what really, like, was going on with you and what was setting you off in these times, so that you can actually take initiation to heal something here. I feel like in order to have these peaceful, loving relationships, you're realizing that it's you It's you who has to make some change. It's you who has to come correct, you know? And I think it first took you really losing and grieving somebody hard to understand, you know. I just, you know, I think that you've already grieved someone, but again, I feel like in a certain situation, some of you are finding out that someone that you are still grieving over is moving on. And then I feel like it could be a little confusing where it's like, okay, so do I just get into the next relationship? Not without making these changes, you know what I mean, if you haven't done that. But I do feel like the accountability is what a large portion of the human race is missing. You know, it was always somebody else's fault. I mean, down to the fact where people will literally blame people for doing like black magic to not have to take accountability. You know, it's really that severe. But I don't see that with you. I feel like you're fully accountable for where you go wrong. And if you need some help, you're willing to get it. And I respect it. It looks like it's going to be a good month, especially monetarily. Like if you have passions or dreams, just go after that shit this month. Like, and I think that you'll be motivated to do so. I just feel like on the mental health side, there's been some struggle and you're about to find, it's all about to click, you know, and things will become smooth sailing after that. All right, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.